Only Class 5 for the day is race number 3. 1,600 metres is the trip here with a couple of horses, one horse in actual fact, dropping into Class 5 here, and that's Indigenous Star. But Choo Chow Kid, where saddlecloth number 1 drops back to the 1,600 metres. Indigenous Star with a class drop. Top Ace was a winner here of the 1,800 metres, 2 starts back, very impressive as well. The show gets up in trip. Triumphal win was third at Happy Valley by Lupa Gas over the 1,650 last time out. Kwai Chung Brothers still his sole victory over the 1,200 at the Valley, gets the blinkers back on. Bonito gets their visors off. He's first up for the season. Fair Comment gets the visors on. Matthew Chadwick will ride from barrier 5 for Jimmy Ting. And again, the Chung Fa comings and goings. Best efforts went up on the 13th of September. He came back towards the end of October. Not much speed here, Brad, in the early stages anyway.
No, but that could possibly not be the case. It is Class 5 and there may be a few others that want to push on. The show being one. Lucky Storm, of course, did lead 2 starts ago from barrier number 10. He's drawn 14. He may roll on with Mega Treasure and Triumphant Light, who of course was forward at the Valley last start. So that could generate a little bit more speed, but I wouldn't have thought it would be frantic by any stretch of the imagination.
Isn't normally, is it? Here is Indigenous Star. He's going to get his chance for sure. He's down into Class 5 for the first time. Cross Noseband comes off, and Zach Purton, who has ridden Choo Chow Kids, jumped off him and jumped on Indigenous Star. Mega Treasure, he arrived on a rating of 71. He's got blinkers on for the first time and he's now rated 34. He's now with Mi Choi, previous of Armin Lee. His work's been pretty good leading into this contest. And a Fair Comment, I thought it wasn't a bad piece of work from him. He's the lowest rated horse in this race, just working with Holy Unicorn. And I thought he was going better than Holy Unicorn. And Holy Unicorn's a horse in form at the moment.
He's won a couple, hasn't he, his last 2 starts. Let's start off with Top Ace. Here, and the win from 2 starts back. It was his maiden victory. It's taken a while, but he looked pretty impressive. And Choo Chow Kid ran his normal race, finished in the money.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to be too detrimental to any key race that we look at. We're talking Class 5, and I got what I deserved on Wednesday night with Superior Boy, didn't I? Top Ace, though, ran a nice race after this when he went to the Valley behind Holy Unicorn. If he gets the tempo he requires on the basis of that run and this one, he's a winning hope.
Yeah, definitely. I thought Choo Chow Kid was disappointing there to every possibility, didn't he? But Top Ace, yeah, beat him fair and square.
I think, for me, Choo Chow Kid got taken on a little bit in the lead and was sort of vulnerable final stages. That's why the backmarkers got into it. So he had a little excuse, I thought.
That was 1,800 as well. This is dropping back to a mile, so it might help him somewhat. This is Top Ace again. So that was 2 starts back for him. This is then Top Ace finishing third with Kwai Chung Brothers and Mega Treasure this time at the Valley.
Yeah, well, Mega Treasure gets the blinkers on for the first time, so he'll definitely get his opportunity from barrier number 6. And I think he's better suited here at Sha Tin. Kwai Chung Brothers, well, he's been there, done that, isn't he? Blinkers go back on him, might help. And Top Ace, another good run from him.
Yeah, look, Kwai Chung Brothers, 18 back to 16, a little positive for me with him. Mega Treasure's had 2 runs from Mi Choi, both have been OK. Yeah. Look, you can make a little case for all of them.
Yeah, all right, we'll try and make a case for the show as well, who dead heated a couple of starts back over the 1,200 metres. This was over the 12 as well. Gets up to the mile, a trip he's won out of the past.
He has. I'm just worried about the draw, though. He's got 11. He's apprentice ridden, so he will get the little claim, but from barrier number 11. Look, he's still well rated, but I've left him out.
You barred him earlier, got back on, now he's out again. I'm the same. I think 1,600 might stretch him a little bit for me.
All right, we've got Triumphant and Triumphal to have a look at. It's Triumphant Light first, behind Glory Star odds.
Yep, had excuses 2 back and then found the front at the Valley, ran a reasonable race, did a fair bit of the work too. Glory Star was far too good for the opposition on the night, but if the pace is good to slow as the speed map suggested, then Triumphant Light from 4, C+3, if he doesn't lead, he'll sit leaders back, he'll get a chance again.
Yeah, no, definitely, and he might get the race run to suit Triumphant Light.
All right, so Triumphal win, the next one we have a look at. This is more Happy Valley form here, finishing third behind Lupa Gas this time.
Yeah, it's probably the best run we've seen from him. Since he's been here, he's had the 9 starts, and this is the best he's done. And it was at Happy Valley, so I'll wait to see him do it at Sha Tin first.
I think you were making a bit of a case for him, Andrew, to run a better race.
I was, and he did. I've dropped off him this time round. Sylvester de Sosa will be riding, though, and that's certainly a positive. But, yeah, we'll see if he can put a couple together first.
The form you're in Class 5, I'll be sticking with him.
Class 5 king. Favourite Indigenous star here, Paul?
Yeah, looks tough to beat, doesn't he? Indigenous star. He's come down here into Class 5. He's for the first time. Zach Purden's jumped aboard as well, so he'll definitely get his chance. He was unlucky 2 starts ago as well over this distance, and back to 1600 suits him. So he looks tough to beat. Mega Treasure will give him a chance with the blinkers going on for the first time. Fair comment. I like this track work with Holy Unicorn there, and he comes in with a super lightweight with Jimmy Ting, and they are putting the visor on for the first time from barrier 5. Will give him an opportunity, and Choo Kid's had plenty of chances, but he's okay there for a place. So 2, 6, 14 and 1.
Yep, not potting anything here. I do think Choo Kid has put in 3 good performances. I thought he had a little excuse last start. And from barrier 1, I think you've got an ideal run. I'm willing to give him another chance. Kwai Chung Brothers, 18 back to 16, I think gives him a hope. Trumpet Light potentially leads or sits leaders back. Top Ace is running well. I looked at Indigenous Star getting into the class as well, but I didn't find a spot for him in the end.
All right, I did. He's on top for me, Indigenous Star, but I've got the 3 and the 5 in as well. Minor places for you as well, Brett. That's race number 3.